Hello, I am the doggy chef, and I will make food so bad you will throw it on the floor and I will eat it all. Ah, just kidding. It's me, the awful chef. Oh, hello, doggy. And today we are making eggs and brown butter. Wolf? Wolf? What? Eggs and brown butter. And you think, oh, scrambled eggs and butter. Oh, how revolutionary can that be? Well, we have a lot of techniques to cover. My dog really likes scrambled eggs. A lot of techniques to cover quickly, so pay attention. The first thing I want to get across is that on the stove here, I have an 8-inch omelet pan, and I've been cooking butter. Butter is an ingredient. Everything is an ingredient. In this case, I took the butter and I did what's called browning. I cooked it until it had this nice, wonderful brown color that you can sort of see. So that's brown butter. This is just plain melted butter. And then there's regular butter. But the difference between brown butter and melted butter is like the difference between cooked steak and raw meat. So we've created an ingredient loaded with flavor. So we got that. And let's add a little parsley to that. Oh, revolutionary, right? Eggs with parsley. Who ever heard of that? But this is the kind of food somebody will look at and say, oh, it's so rich, I can't possibly eat it, and then it's gone. That's the kind of food we're making today with the Dougie Chef. So, brown butter, parsley, and black pepper. And yeah, you heat that up, you can put it on a steak, and people think you're a genius. It's really simple stuff, but it tastes really, really good. And if you cook the butter, then it becomes a new ingredient. Now, scrambled eggs. Oh, how exciting. Well, around here we're not afraid of fat, in case you hadn't noticed from the pan. So, 3 eggs for 2 people. Yippee, you can't see them. A splash of heavy cream. Yeah, we're afraid of fat in this house. Oh, yeah, we are. And then we have the magic ingredient. French-style mustard. Not Grey Poupon. No, not Grey Poupon. Pardon me, have you any Grey Poupon? No. This is just a French-style mustard. And it acts as a combination of salt and an emulsifier. And yes, I did use a fork to get just the right amount. So, a forkful of mustard, some heavy cream, and 3 eggs. Ooh, that's so exciting. But what the mustard does is emulsify the mixture and make my doggy very happy. Oh, I hear my parsley cooking. Now, technique. We already talked about browning butter. But, as you see, I have an electric stove. To control temperature on an electric stove, pick up the pan if it's getting too hot, which it is. So just pick up the pan and don't be afraid to move it. People cook for thousands of years over open fires, and nobody had a temperature knob on those. So, here we have, and I want to show you this if I can angle the camera. See the beautiful yellow color that you get by using French mustard. Just a little in your eggs. So, here we have Brown butter with parsley. Oh, that probably doesn't look very good on camera. But trust me, it's wonderful. And like I said, you can put this on top of a steak and people will think you're a genius. But we are making eggs today. Exciting. Actually, it's very exciting. My dog loves this. So there. The doggy chef eats his eggs. So, rule number 1, stir the food. Stir the fat into the eggs. You want everything to combine. And I have a very loud toaster. So, now you get to the big question. How long do you cook your eggs? How often do you stir your eggs? And the answer is always up to you. You know how you like your eggs. I don't, so I can't tell you. Oh look, toast. Yeah, I know, I'm making revolutionary food today. Scrambled eggs with butter and parsley. But it's scrambled eggs with brown butter, parsley, and black pepper sauce. And the eggs, because of the addition of French mustard and heavy cream, come out wonderfully. This is morning after food. This is what you serve to your date the next day when she looks at you and says, "Oh, you're a wonderful man." And as stated, this is the kind of food that just disappears. Right after somebody says, "Oh, it's too rich, I can't possibly eat it." Thank you, my pre-wash assistant. Oh, you want some more? Yeah, you're not getting any more. Sorry there, Mr. Doctor. Needless to say, we don't do this every day. Isn't that right? So there are a lot of techniques you've just seen me do. Like picking up the pan if it gets too hot on the stove to control heat. We will find together that there are times when technique is almost as important, if not on occasion more important, than the ingredients themselves. Okay. Now we get to the point where it's a matter of opinion, whether eggs are done or not. As you can see, it looks like somebody sneezed into this skillet. I think that's my camera more than anything else. But the eggs, of course, are continuing to cook in the residual heat of the pan. And to me, they are done. Scrambled eggs are sort of like an egg sauce to be had over toast. You may have heard of Welsh rarebit, a cheese sauce put over bread. Oh, what is that? Throw eggs everywhere. So, a little bit of parsley. And yes, I know, I'm supposed to pick this up, do the YouTube thing and say, "Oh, it's so good." But it is. You'll just have to trust me on that. So, what did we learn today? Brown your butter. Everything is an ingredient. Butter is not simply pan grease. Butter is an ingredient. Parsley. Cook the parsley. In some dishes, parsley is actually almost a vegetable. In this case, it is a key flavor ingredient. Let's see. French mustard as an emulsifier in your eggs. Not Grey Poupon. We have no Grey Poupon. So there are a couple of things. I want to show you my glamorous, gigantic kitchen, also known as a galley, and remind you that I eat, therefore I cook. It is only food. You can do it. I know every YouTube post says you can cook, but you really can't. And there are times when with a little knowledge and the right technique, you can make a meal out of what seems like nothing. So I gotta try to turn this